society. Now, the preamble I want to give to you is that if going for a chemical engineering, pay attention to this class. I said you want to study medicine, fancy. When you are going for anything related to chemical engineering, you will pay attention to this concept. So there are energy now, the first form of energy that is common to us is the food energy. The energy from food. So the energy from food is called chemical energy. So the energy from food is what? Now, for the process of digestion to occur, there is a amount of energy that will form. You know, energy is transformed from one form to another. Now, that chemical energy will transform into heat energy. That heat energy is also called the thermal energy. Now, after that, you will now use the food, the chemical energy of the food. You will continue to work. When you are talking, when you are teaching, whatever you are doing, that process of conversion is called mechanical energy. So once the intake of food, number one, chemical energy, heat energy, mechanical energy. What energy is used to do what? What energy is used to do what? Mechanical energy. But the energy that you take in is chemical substance, food. The food is a biomolecular substance, or whatever you eat is a biomolecular or biochemical substance. Are you following? Nothing why. We have something that is not a living being, which is your generator. And then your variables. Now, what you put into your generator is not fuel. What you put into your generator is not what? Fuel. It is petrol. And petrol is also called gasoline. If you are from North America, are you following that? Now, this gasoline, I will explain the difference between petrol and fuel and petrol. Now, gasoline, if it is inside your generator, the first thing that will happen there is that the petrol is a liquid substance, a liquid what? Substance, and it contains chemical substance in it. So we have chemical energy. So the petrol, having a chemical energy, you pour into your generator will combust. The what? Combust. Combustion, when you draw that thing and the generator is on, or when you kickstart your car, and then the engine begins to vibrate, it will make the oil at the fuel tank. It will make the petrol at the fuel tank or petrol tank to combust. Combustion means reactions will occur. And that reaction will cause heat to be generated. And that heat generation will cause the production of gas. So what is happening here is that chemical energy from that petrol will change to heat energy. Or let me use the word thermal energy. I told you that heat energy, thermal energy is the same thing. I have to say that the combustion, the thermal energy will produce some gas. And then that gas will affect the what we call pistons. Let me remember. Yeah, pistons. These pistons now is found in vehicle, is also found in generator. Are you following? Now, that gas will push this gas. You know what? You will push this gas, that piston there. And then this piston will not cause the crankshaft. Or what else we call it now? Shaft. Okay? The shaft of your car. You know what's called shaft of car? Have you seen it before? I want to study engineering. The shaft is what makes the wheel of the car to what? Rotate. Now, the piston will force the wheel of the vehicle mechanical energy. Now, but if it's for generator doesn't have, it has a shaft, but there's another thing that protects the production of electricity, which is alternator. Which is what? Alternator, listen, if it's car, the wheel of that car will be rotated, so you have combustion. If it's a generator, the alternator will now induce by electromagnetic induction the production of light. When you now put your wire there, light will come into your house. So all these processes, the first energy there is gas solar, and it is converted to chemical energy, from chemical energy to thermal energy, from thermal energy to what? Mechanical energy. That is the common forms of energy conversion that happens every single day. There is no day, if there is no light, you will not put on the generator. So this conversion is going on. There is no day that you don't eat food. When you are eating food, this conversion is going on. They are all forms of energy. Now, the next point is, what is the difference between petroleum, fuel, petrol, and the rest of those? Now, give me those things. All right, let's use this side of the For petroleum, I will start with the word crude oil. When the word crude oil, now you'll find it different with this than this Now, this is crude oil. Crude oil, if you take it to the petroleum industry, when they refine the crude oil will become petroleum. Will become what? Petroleum. Now, if you continue, have you gone to the refinery industry for Nigeria? In fact, that was another. Okay? You see those big tanks, you see those things that have layers, big tanks like that. Are you following that? Those tanks have different forms of crude oil in it. Crude oil on itself contains every product that is extracted from crude oil. Whether it's gasoline, diesel, whether it's heating oil, whether it's jet fuel, whether it's fuel, whether it's petrol, whether it's kerosene, it's all coming from the crude oil. And there's a process of distillation for each and every one of them. Now, the crude oil will be refined to fuel. The crude oil will be refined to what? Fuel. Are you following me? Now, meanwhile, I'm making a mistake. Now, the crude oil or the petroleum will be refined to fuel. Because I told you fuel is a generic name. Are you following? Yes, fuel pronounces itself fuel. Not fuel. It's not fuel, it's fuel. So this fuel will further undergo distillation. Now we have petrol. We have what? Which is called gasoline. Gasoline. From this fuel, you will get jet fuel. From the same fuel, you will get diesel. It's not diesel, it's not diesel. You get diesel. From this thing, also, you will get the heating oil. So you can see now that your crude oil during refinery is converted to petroleum. From petroleum to fuel, from fuel, you can get all this out. And also, meanwhile, pay attention. Meanwhile, this guy contains some other products like asphalt. This is asphalt. Now, this asphalt is also part of the product that is produced when fuel is refined. Okay? If you look at the concept, pay attention. If you look at the concept, you will find out that crude oil oil is a form of energy. True or false? Crude oil is a form of energy. True or false? That form of energy is called petroleum and natural gas energy, or fossil fuel. Which will now go to the next concept. The next concept is the list of all forms of energy. That's the next thing. So let's pick up this guy that we already know. Where petroleum and natural gases, which is also known as fossil fuel. It's in your notes already, okay? So this is a form of energy. I'll explain to you how this form of energy can be converted to different forms. Are you following? And finally, how you can pour it in your fuel tank or your petrol tank. Now, I've told you, petrol and fuel is not the same thing from the explanation. Fuel is where we get petrol from. You follow what I'm saying? Fuel is where we get what? Petrol from. So, the one that you use for your car and for your generator is petrol, not fuel. So, next time you go to the filling station, next time you go to the filling station, don't say I want to buy fuel. What do you want to buy? What do you want to buy? Petrol or gasoline? Go to the other side. Petrol or gasoline. We have another form of energy. We have nuclear energy. We have it's not kinetic here. Geothermal energy. There is kinetic energy, but kinetic energy is very low because this is a large form of energy, not just kinetic energy. Okay? We have solar energy. We have wind energy. We have hydrostatic. Sound. I will confirm that. Biomass. Tidal. And ocean. Now, sound energy, sound energy, electrical energy is also a form of energy. There are forms of energy. But we are talking about these complex forms. These complex forms. Are you following? Now, sound energy, listen. Sound energy, is it as complex as this? No. Electrical energy that we are talking about is derived from where? From oil, petroleum, inside the petroleum tank, from petroleum tank, it's become chemical energy, from chemical energy, heat energy like combustion, water energy, and then from there, the process of the alternator forming electrical energy, which is also called mechanical energy. Are you following? Because that light coming from that generator is a form of transfer or conversion from all those processes to mechanical energy, and finally you has the light, which is electrical energy. Are you following what's happening? Now, meanwhile, all these processes can be divided into two. We have renewable form of energy and non-renewable form of energy. If you ask what's the renewable form of energy, what would you say? Solar. Not solar. Energy that can be replaced after being used. It's just a simple term. Energy that can be replaced after being used up. Energy that can be replaced after being used up. The non-renewable form are energy that cannot be replaced after being used up. No, not just used up. Nice. It's finished. Meanwhile, I want you to pay attention because the curriculum of your concept or the exam scheme or for today's class covers majorly the petroleum and natural gas energy, which is a fossil fuel. All these things are the same. Exam question can come out in any of them. They can ask you which of these products are found in the crude oil. Which of these products are found in the crude oil? They will ask you number one, gasoline. Number two, kerosene. Number three, asphalt. Number four, Akim. What's the answer? What's the answer? The answer is I, and I. Three of them is the answer. Because asphalt is found in crude oil. Kerosene, is also found in crude oil. Are you following? Yes. And petrol is also found where? Now, the Nigerian crude oil, listen, Nigerian crude oil, the best crude oil country that have the best crude oil in the world is Malaysia. After Malaysia, I don't know the position there, but our crude oil is okay. I will show you the reason why our crude oil is okay. Because it lacks sulfur. It has no amount of sulfur. If the sulfur amount of crude oil is high, the crude oil will not be cheap. If the sulfur amount is low, the crude oil will be. In fact, Nigeria is one of the second best oil producing countries. Second, not first. Now, let's go to the Gulf. Let me show you what I mean. I'm not going to do this because we're going to find the river. Now, crude oil again. Stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me. Crude oil has major and minor components. Minor components. The major component of crude oil is hydrocarbon. Say hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon is any compound that has carbon and hydrogen. Another major component of crude oil is asphalt. Another major product of crude oil is alkane. No. It's not called benzene. It's called aromatic carbon. You are correct. You are correct on benzene. But aromatic is the name for both benzene, both any other cyclic compound. Are you following? So that's another one. Product system. That's it. If you are in university, you are going to draw. It looks like this. This one is benzene. Are you following that? This one is what? Benzene. When you have this one like this. This one is naphthalene. If you have three of those, go. This one is somewhere. But we are using, what we are trying to say is that this benzene, this one is naphthalene. Are you following? Now, in all this process, do you know that all these things, which is found inside the crude oil, they are part of those things that makes for the easy distillation of all the forms of petrol and whatever we are talking about. Are you following? Now, the minor product that is found there is some of them is nitrogen, sulfur, and some metal chloride. Metal chloride like the sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, and a lot. Now, let's stop. Nitrogen is found as a heteroatomic compound in the crude oil, while sulfur is also found as a heteroatomic compound in the crude oil. But the crude oil that has high sulfur is not a crude oil. The crude oil that has a lower sulfur is the one that is the best crude oil. So, what is the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy? This one can be used up, this one can be replaced. Why this one? This one cannot be replaced. Let's distinguish between these two. Is this one a renewable or non-renewable form of energy? It's not. When your fuel, when your petrol is low, it is what? You can't get it back. Is this one a renewable or non-renewable form of energy? One. fission. Nuclear fission is the disintegration of large atomic nuclei. When you break it down, it will not be real. Now, what of geothermal? You see, remember about that? What's that sound? What's that sound? It's in your notes. It's in your notes. What of this one? What of this one? What of this one? Solar wind is renewable. What of this one? Renewable. He said, how is hydrostatic renewable? There's no amount of water you use that can cause the lack of water on the surface of the earth. So listen, the water that is being used, no water can be used to generate electricity. Yes, I'm not talking about Amsterdam. Yes, Amsterdam is supplying electricity 247 from water. So water in that form, even if it is not good, you can do it and replace it. That's the process you do. You can replace it after being used up. Yes. Now, how water can generate electricity is that this chemistry. Let's use one. This water has hydrogen plus what? Water is dipole. Water is what? Dipole means it has positive and negative charge. Any element that has positive and negative charge is known as electrolyte. It's known as what? Electrolyte. And electrolyte is any substance that can conduct electric current when it is in an aqueous or in a molten state. That's what you're going to do. Now, if that is the case, H2SO4 is also an electrolyte. It has both positive and both negative side. So water can conduct electricity because it is an electrolyte. Electrolyte is any substance that can conduct electricity. Any other relation? Molecular mass. Molar mass of an atom. I don't know what I'm saying. This guy is talking engineering. What you are saying is true. But when you are asked to express the mechanism of water conducting electricity, you state that water steam and hits the walls of the dam and then cause the man to go and whatever is happening. Let me answer this one. You are talking about molarity. What are you talking about? Molar mass. If you hit the wall, listen. If you hit the wall, molar mass. It's not molarity. Molarity is different from molar mass. Are you following? Molarity is M. Capital M is capital M, not small m. If you write small m, it's not that. It's capital M over an M over V. So molarity, which is the mole, is number of moles divided by volumes of water that is in the before number of moles divided by the volume. We're talking about molar mass. How many of us are in this class? The number of individual atoms elements. The total of what is called molar mass. For instance, this is last one. This is last one. Let's just hydrogen. One has hydrogen. So that's 4. 16 is 4.
16 times what?
16 times what?
16 times.
I have been
98.
How many?
98.
Gram. Gram, not just gram. And what? Gram. So, this is I have any other question? Any other question? And that would be on agreement. On agreement with you, I can help you. How will you? What is the asphalt used for? Have you gone on site where they are doing work on the road? Have you gone there before? That thing you see they are pouring on the ground. It's part of asphalt and bitumen. Then it's bitumen. Bitumen is part, it's not just bitumen, it's specific. Are you following that? But when you use the word asphalt, okay, it can contain all bitumen and many other things. Okay. For nuclear, what is happening there is a combination of chemistry and physics in the sense that if you go to atomic chemistry and also it's called radioactivity. I've heard about radioactivity before. Now, radioactivity is the process by which large atomic molecules or large atomic masses are broken into small ones. What I mean is that if you ever seen those other flats before, and they're trying to jump, what are they trying to do? They are trying to lose weight. Now, any atom of element that has like uranium can be uranium 233. Now, if somebody has a weight of 233, no, it's not. So the uranium will have a radioactive capacity in the sense that it will try to lose some of its particles. So that process is called nuclear fission. And it is caused by the bombardment of either alpha particle, beta particle, or gamma particle. Nuclear fission, some of them are natural phenomena. Radioactivity can be natural phenomena. They can occur on its own, and some of them can be induced to occur. The ones that occur on their own are radioactive elements. Uranium can disintegrate without anything. Tell disintegrate all those, what you're predicting, all those elements that have big mass. Are you following that? And there's going to be mass number is different. We call it mass, big mass. All those elements that have big mass, they will disintegrate to form small. That is what nuclear energy is doing. It's disintegrating. But it's disintegrating is producing a form of energy. That form of energy can be used for anything. In the United States, they use nuclear energy for so many things. They use it to power the house like electricity. They can use nuclear energy form to run a power supply that can supply the whole world. And it will not go off. Are you following? A form of it's electrolyte, yes. Okay, how it does bring electricity? There was when we are still in SS1, SS2. Now, don't try it at home. Don't serve me as it. Go home, bring a cup of water, and then if there is light, try to bring the naked wire, put it inside the water. Look at all the atoms first. Bring the naked wire. Put it inside the water. We will now know what will happen. Whatever happens, we'll use you to wreck it. We'll follow you. Don't ever carry hands that is wet to your socket. Have you tried before? Yeah. The hand is wet and you put the socket. Yes. There are those sockets that doesn't have holes like these insulators that prevent electric current to flow to those sockets. All those sockets that don't have a well-packed insulators, if you touch it with a cold hand, it will vibrate. And you follow it. And some of you, if you bring the charger of your phone, plug it in, like, try to be like, what will happen to you?
Nothing.
No, nothing. Don't try it at home. It's just a another question. No, it will not right. That was our right. If you connect anything to another place, the light will flow from that. Last question. So, say, I'm blessed. I'm a blessing. I'm the light of the world. I cannot fail. How would I fail?